Hey, good evening. This is Coach Kim with Empowered Living, where you can live above anything that has tried to render you powerless by faith in God and faith in yourself. Hey, listen, we have been talking all year long about the journey to wholeness after you have encountered maybe some trauma, problems, situations that were just contrary to your best self. Well, I believe that we can live above those situations by having faith in God and faith in ourselves. Faith without works is dead, so we must be willing to do the work. But I have three things that I want to share tonight. And it's a little late, so I won't be long. So I'll get the admin stuff out of the way really quick. If you would like to purchase any books, you can go to Amazon.com, On the Brink of a Breakthrough or Bridge to Breakthrough. And I'm currently writing my new book, From Betrayal to Beauty. You're going to love it. It's got some great stuff in there. And I'm writing it because my story is important. Your story is important. You don't know who your story can help, deliver, set free, encourage, or who you're going to encounter on your journey to wholeness. And so with that being said, you can always contact me at breakthroughwithcoachkim.com or in the Empowered Living Facebook group. So with that being said, I have three things tonight that I want to talk about that I am encountering on my journey to wholeness. And so hopefully they will encourage you and build you up to keep moving forward on your journey. Number one is humility. Sometimes humility can be hard because we feel like we're being put under something or someone that makes us feel low. Well, that's not true humility. True humility is allowing yourself to go low subsequently when other people seem to be higher than you. Allowing yourself to be humble in a situation where someone else is being prideful. And you're being humble because you're being smart. You're being humble because humility allows you the choice to be protected from pride, from prideful people, and prideful situations. Pride comes back to bite you. Humility protects you. And although it may not feel good in the moment, being humble, taking the low road, I think it was Michelle Obama said, her famous quote, "When they go low, we go high." And what that means is morally so, we're going to do the right thing, even if it feels like we're being lowered or placed lower than the people who are actually in pride and exalting themselves in the situation, puffing themselves up in the situation. And you're just over here feeling like, you're under the carpet. Well, that's not the case. What you're doing, again, is you're being really smart. You're using wisdom, maybe to keep your mouth shut in the moment, in the time, allowing that humbleness to protect you, because it won't just protect you in the future, it'll protect you down the line. And the Bible says this, the Bible says that God resists the proud, but he gives grace to the humble. So that's the benefit of humility, is that you have God working on your side, in you and for you, when you learn how to remain humble in situations and not just go all off the handle and be prideful, puff yourself up, make like you're all that. And it's not confidence, it's pride. It's rooted in something bad. It's not rooted in something good. Okay. And so I'm learning on my journey to remain humble. All right. Let me look that up really quick. Let's get a definition of that. So that we are clear. Humble is a modest or low view of one's own importance. Humbleness. Let's get another one. Another definition is freedom from pride or arrogance, the quality or state of being humble. Accepted the honor with humility. the ordeal taught her humility. So those are a couple of examples. So freedom from pride and arrogance really explains what it is. So let's look up pride, the very opposite of that. Pride. Pride, the quality or state of being proud. So that doesn't help us much, but such as inordinate self-esteem, a reasonable or justifiable self-respect. We're not talking about that one. A showy or impressive group, a company of lions, source of pride, a highest pitch, ostentatious display, proud or disdainful behavior or treatment. Disdain. That's another word for pride, is disdain. A feeling of contempt for someone or something regarded as unworthy or inferior. That's about it in a nutshell right there. Pride gives off the feeling of contempt for someone or something regarded as unworthy or inferior. So that pride lifts itself up over someone or something because they regard it as unworthy. Now, a humble person in a situation already knows they're worth it, they're worthy, so they can take a step back. They don't need to pop off at the mouth. They don't need to lift themselves up. They don't need to make other people feel unworthy because they know who they are. So that is what I'm learning on my journey to wholeness, is to remain humble, because again, God resists the proud, but he gives grace to the humble. He gives unmerited favor to the humble. He gives help to the humble, and your humility protects you, because if you're so proud and you're popping off at the mouth and you think you're better than everybody, that's going to come back to bite you in the long run. So we don't want to be proud, but we want to remain humble. All right. Because we don't know it all. And a lot of times when we're proud, nobody can tell us anything, and we think we know everything, and we can't truly grow when we're being prideful. So remaining humble is one of the things that I'm learning on my journey. The next thing that I'm learning on my journey, let me get my notes up here, is honesty. And mainly, yes, be honest with other people at all times, because our honesty and our integrity, the Bible says, also protects us. This honesty that I'm talking about is being honest with yourself. All right. Honest with where you are. Honest with what you understand. Honest with where you're learning. Honest with who you are. And I wrote down here in my notes, pay attention to how you learn and how you understand. Do not allow anybody or people to make you feel bad about how you learn, how you understand. People perish for the lack of knowledge because, they're so prideful. I got it. I got this. I got that. But are you really taking the time to understand where you are in the moment, where you are, where you want to be down the line? The key is to have understanding in all your learning, doing, and being. This will help you shine more fully and serve better. This is what I'm learning on my journey to wholeness. That is so good. That's rich right there. That's rich right there. I feel that one. So as you understand where you are, what you're doing, and who you are, and you take on an appreciation for that, and don't allow anyone else to push you into something that you're not, push you into doing something you don't want to do, being something you don't want to be. That's going to stifle you. That's going to press you down. You want to keep the ideals that help you become your best self. Get rid of everything else that's not working. Okay. Get rid of all the stuff that's not working. There's no sense in keeping it. It is of no value. All right. So keep the things that are working. Keep the things that help you shine and become your best self. The word, prayer, personal development, mining out your purpose, preparation for opportunity. Keep the things that work. All right. So that's what I'm learning about being honest with yourself. Next. My phone.